Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know I say that every morning. Well, I'm be like this one girl on TikTok. She said, well, I'm be like this one girl on TikTok. She said, hey y'all. Hey y'all. Let me see if I can do a countdown this morning. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. I had to do a countdown. So I was like, let's do this thing again. All right. And as usual, I'm still uh, messing with this thing on here. Good morning, everybody. Get in here. Get in here. It's time for us to chop it up this morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Mm, Y'all know we're going to get this thing right. We're gonna get this StreamYard down packed. Just give it a minute. Um, I'm still just playing around with it. Um, I guess I will figure it out one day. It's like one day I feel like I have this, and then the next day I don't. Hi, Miss Davita, how you doing? Now, Davita, I'm not gonna bust you out on here. I'm not gonna bust you out, but next time you hit them Vietnam streets, you better call me. I am not playing with you. Miss Davita, you my girl, honey. You are my girl. Yes, you are my girl. Yeah, I'm doing okay this morning. It's a lot going on. Yeah, it's a lot going on this morning, y'all. So, of course, we are here to talk about Bath and Body Works. And I'm not gonna stay on here long, which I always say that, and I end up being on here for a whole hour. Okay, but today I ain't got time today. It's Saturday. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanna just lay down and just let sleep find me, okay? But what I have to do today involves the sun. So, and I kind of feel like I already let the sun creep up on me because it's already 80 degrees outside. And yesterday I was absolutely miserable. Miserable. Yes, Davita, you just not anytime soon, but maybe next week if you Get in them Vietnam streets next week. You holler at me. You holler at your girl. You, Davita, you need your own channel. Like that would have been a good thing. It was nice for you. Oh my God, I was so miserable. So, Davita, look, you need your own channel because that was a perfect opportunity to make a video. People love that type of stuff, baby. And especially if you have an iPhone. But then again, sometimes I like to put the camera down and just enjoy life. So I get that part too. And privacy is important too. But sometimes I will make a video and I'll be surrounded by people and you'll never know. Never ever know. But I was miserable yesterday and I'm gonna tell you what happened. So when I was on my way to the gym, and I'm like embarrassed to tell y'all this, but I need to tell somebody because I'm absolutely frustrated. All right. So I went to go um dump my trash. And when I got around there, like I got on my bathing suit and everything, y'all. So I'm dressed for the gym and I realized, oh my gosh, I forgot my water shoes. Let me run back home. I got enough time still to make it to my water aerobics class. So I get ready to come back home and I see an ant. Yeah, it is. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it is. It's drama on here, but you gotta rebuke that in the name of Jesus. But if God is not leading you to do that, then that's not your calling. And definitely, you got to be strong. And I be on here being a little bit. I be being me. Okay, this is my I be. Sound like I'm from South Carolina. And yes, there is a difference. Okay, I don't mean to sound bougie, but we a little different in North Carolina than South Carolina. They got it bad. Like that's like we be going. I be, and not nothing bad because I love a South Carolina accent. It's you find a lot of Geechee and Gullah, and they talk really really fast. So I lived in South Carolina and I lived in North Carolina, so I know the difference. Okay, but my accent. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, a little bit of what happened to me, give people time to come in, and then I'm gonna tell you how Bath and Body Works got me twisted this morning. Bath and Body Works got me all the way twisted. I'm so livid. I'm so mad with Bath and Body Works this morning. But I'm gonna tell you this one thing first, and then I'm gonna tell you about Bath and Body Works, and then y'all gonna understand why I gotta go get out in this heat. So I come home, I forget my water shoes, and then I see an ant. And I remember the other day I saw an ant in my car and I just killed it. And I was like, okay, this area is technically called the Sand Hills. We have ants, and I have ants horrible, but they usually don't come to visit till August, right? My ants get so bad. And so I've been using home defense and just basically don't leave a crumb anywhere. And you got to vacuum your house often, to get rid of ants. And sometimes my grandkids, not too long ago, they left a good morning, Miss Rita. Good morning. My grandkids had left a granola bar under my couch, and baby, the ants had a ball. So I have ants, but I can deal with them in the house. Baby, there's ants in my car. I parked on an ant mound because I have them in my yard. I don't really have to do maintenance here. Somebody else takes care of the maintenance. So it's not something I take care of. And I did hear like you could put gasoline in the ant mounds, but they ain't ever really bothered me because I don't really be outside like that. I'm not out. I go outside at night. I'm not an outside person like that. Um, so it's a bunch of freaking ants in my car. It was so many freaking ants. And So I just went and got the home defense and went and spraying. I was so bugged out and so disgusted because I watched them videos, where the people they be having roaches in a car, and they'll go get their car worked on or go try to sell the car, and there'll be freaking roaches living in it. That's how disgusted I am and how freaked out I am. So I took all the coverings off the seats and everything else that I could. I put in trash bags and tied up. I sprayed my car down. Oh, my ants are beyond disrespectful. These ants ain't got no home training. If they travel together, they really got life messed up, okay? Disrespectful ants. And remember the other day, I was like, oh, it's an ant on my computer, got on my computer back. Like, that's just how bad the ants are. But it seems like this year, it is beyond. It is beyond. But I think it's because I really want to move from where I'm living. And the ants, it's not really a reason to move, but it's on that list. It's really on, like, you have to listen to your house, God, your ancestors, and the universe. And I really feel like everything and everybody is telling me it's time to move. And it's not about ants, because that's a small thing to a giant in the world, in the grand scheme of life. That really ain't nothing except for them mother truckers in my car. This is a problema. It is a problema. It's got me so mad. It's bringing out the Latina in me. It's a problema. Oh no. So all I could do yesterday was spray the car down and close it up because I was trying to go to the vacuum, and sweat was just dripping down my face in like puddles. I have never. I know I sound like I'm living my soft life, okay? But I have never had sweat just pop off and roll down like that. I was so freaking hot. I was so frustrated. And I really just got sick. Like, from being in the heat, I got sick. I was like, am I hot? I'm so dramatic. I'm a Taurus. I'm a Taurus, y'all. So I am extra, extra dramatical. But I am not exaggerating about my ant problem. So I just shut the car up, came in the house, took a shower, and I stayed on I went on Dr. Amira, Dr. A's panel yesterday, and after that my Motrin kicked in and I went to sleep. And I'm gonna get to Bath and Body Works. I'm almost finished. I had to let this ant story out. But I hear ants don't like to smell the citrus. So I was out there with the home defense. I was out there with the Lysol. And so I don't know what to expect this morning when I go out there to my car. So I was gonna, get dressed and go to the vacuum and see what I can do. Because my hope was that by spraying the home defense and shutting it up, that it would kill the ants. But what I was seeing yesterday, it was bringing them out, and I couldn't find where they were coming out from. A month without rain. Yeah, it's different. And I said, well, maybe it's because we are having a heat wave, and because where I had been parking my car was near an ant mound, but nothing ever happened like that. I was gonna do the Raid, but I have asthma really bad, and the smell of Raid and that other one, Stem, Raid makes me so sick. Hi, Darla. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you guys have been without rain for a month. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think in North Carolina, we've had rain, but not a lot of rain. And then it's just been a hot, I don't ever remember it being this hot. So it's already saying it's 80 degrees out there. Now, I have access. We have something called family cars. Okay. That's what I call them, family cars. So that just tell you I'm living my soft life. So I have access to two other cars. Okay. So it's not like I have to go drive that particular car. So I can just let the stuff sit in there for a minute. I have boric acid. I do put boric acid in my house. And so that might be a move, but I'm so careful with that boric acid because I do have grandkids around. So I would really have to be careful with that boric acid. Baby, I get the gloves with it and get I behind my bed. I put boric acid all in my house where the kids can't get to it. So I have some of that. So that might be an option. And so what I might do is but it's already 80 degrees, y'all, and sis ain't built for that. But anyway, that's the problem with that. Let's move on to how Bath and Body Works got me all the way mucked up this morning, y'all. Bath and Body Works got me mad. I'm gonna have to let me get some of this water before I tell y'all how they got it. They didn't mess up this morning. And let me say this first so y'all know what to expect. My name is Passion Elisa, and I am a Bath and Body Works addict. I am a BBW queen. I am a Bath and Body Works queen. I am an addict. And y'all, remember that no buy? Do y'all remember that no buy? Okay, well, I bought something. I bought something. And I feel like y'all gonna yell at me. I feel like y'all gonna be mad. I feel like I failed the team. I let the team down. I cannot be the leader. I let the team down. When we talk to Kenya, if Kenya pop up today, we're gonna see how Kenya did, baby. So what had happened was when I logged in to Bath and Body Works, what I do is when I check my emails, I check my emails often because I'm taking up a lot of storage. So when I'm just sitting around, I'll check my emails and I saw one that said sell tomorrow. Sell tomorrow. And Bath and Body Works got me twisted. They got me twisted because I was at least gonna try to make it to July 8th when we thought they were having the gingham sale. That was the word on the YouTube streets. So that shows you we can be wrong sometimes. We can be wrong sometimes, but a lot of times what's going to go on with Bath and Body Works, they are correct because I do believe these are employees that are leaking this information. So it's usually on point, and it doesn't mean it that was completely wrong because it's not a complete gingham sale because that's what is on sale today. Gingham, most gingham products are $5.95, $5.95. 5.95. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? A 5.95 sale, okay? And I don't know if y'all remember, I was telling y'all how I mix strawberry soda with Gingham Gorgeous, and I was saying, hey, if there's a Gingham sale, there's only one product I feel like I need from Bath and Body Works. I'm good. I'm good. It would be gorgeous. That's the only thing I felt like I would need, or if I felt the need to stock up on some more Brightest Bloom. Those are the only two that I felt like that's what I said yesterday. But today is a new day. Okay, it's a new day. It's a new sale, and I don't know what made me do it. I don't know what made me do it. I don't know what made me do it because it's almost payday. It's almost payday. And, I had a little something over there in the stash. And it was calling me. That Gingham Gorgeous was calling me. It was like, girl, you can have what you want. You deserve it. You deserve what you want. And it's weird because right before I saw that gingham was gonna be on sale for $5.95, I was actually taking pictures of my collection, and you will see on my community tab, I've shown some of the pictures. I took a few more, so it's kind of weird that then that cell pops up after I'm taking pictures of part of my collection. And when I was doing that, I was like, damn, Gina, you got too much stuff. I was like, girl, there's a lot of ish you got right here. Okay. And because I have it stored so nicely, I have it stored so nicely. Right, darling. Yeah, your cat. Okay, use black pepper. So, how do you recommend I put this black pepper down? So, if it's, you see, I done switched up. I switch personalities like a Gemini. I don't know what's up with me. Okay. So, Darla, can I sprinkle the pepper uh, in the car? Should I put it in a small container? Should I do this and like seal it up and shoot for either this afternoon going to vacuum or in the morning going to vacuum? Like, let me know how to do that, darling. But yeah, I remember you have your cats and you want to be careful. I don't think I have red pepper. I have these it's like red pepper that I got from Trader Joe, but it's not exactly red pepper. So okay, you tell me about that and I'm gonna tell you about this problem with Bath and Body Works. Good morning, Mimi. Good morning, y'all. Say hey to Planet Mimi. That is my girl, baby. Y'all subscribe to her channel. You will have a good time over there. So Mimi, I was over here on a no buy. I'm leading the charge, telling all the Bath and Body Works addicts, we gonna do this, y'all. I don't need any more drip drop of lotion. Oh, I'm on a no buy. I got everything I need. Semi-annual sale. And Mimi, I posted that picture for you. Okay. So you could see the shelves. So it's on my community tab. I did that for you, girl. Okay. I'm not a gatekeeper. So this is what I say, Mimi. Hello, my name is Passion Elisa, and I'm a Bath and Body Works addict. It's okay. This your first meeting. So the next time, it's okay. We're gonna accept you in. Now I've never been to a AAA. Not a triple A. I've never been to an AA meeting, not making fun of anybody. But I don't know what they say after you say, hello, my name is Bob Bob, I'm an addict. I don't know what they say after that. Like I check out after that part. So somebody let me know what we supposed to say after that. So I was on the no buy and they have the gingham sale. It is 5.95, but you guys, it's not everything that is the 5.95. And so that's why I think July 8th all the products are going to go to 5.95 or $7 or $8, but they're going to go on sale. That's my theory. Okay. I try to go on Reddit because Reddit will typically have information on upcoming sales. I am in some Bath and Body Works groups on Facebook and on Instagram. And if you guys ever follow, I think her name is Life Inside the Daily Page. Also, here on YouTube, I watch Kim Kimball. I watch Queen of the Girl Geeks and I watch Tina Marie. That's just a couple of them. I watch a whole lot of them. Ain't nothing wrong with me, Mimi. Start her early. Start her early. It's nothing wrong with it. And now the bougie people, oh, I only do designer fragrance. I have some friends like that. And some of my Cali girls, they be like, I only do designer fragrance. Bath and Body Works is beneath me. And I'd be like, girl, you think I don't see you on my news feed? I know you're talking about me, but if you don't address it, it's not respected. Okay. And like I said, I have asthma. I can't do strong stuff. So I got that Gingham Gorgeous, and here's where they really got me. Remember, I said I did not like the Gingham Glow that just came out. They sprayed it for me at the register, and I was like, "Oh, it's giving fall, and I don't do fall. I'm a summer girl." But for 5.95, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try the new one." And if I don't like the way it smells, I can always exchange it, or I can gift it out, or channel. So that's how I can justify it. Oh, you like Gingham Fresh. That green one is Gingham Fresh. And all of the Ginghams have new packaging. They're like a metallic color now. And I really like the new packaging. Cause see, that's where they really get you at. That I love the packaging, and I think that's why it's so fun to have your collection on display. I really think that's like a mental thing, and that's why we do it. And I know for sure the addiction part is like they know it's some science to this mess. They're not just doing it. It's some science to this mess, and people don't understand. It's a whole culture. Like it's a way of life for a lot of people. I remember it used to be my life, like, oh my God, I'm going to I need this collection. I need this collection. But no, I try to only get what I want or what I need, blah, 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 which doesn't explain why I just bought this glowing this morning. Besides, it's 5.95. And guys, I do a lot of gift baskets. I do the gift baskets for grieving mothers. So I can justify, you know, what I'm doing. At least it makes sense. It might not make sense to nobody else. Darling, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I have Dolce Gabbana, Good Girl. I love DKNY Apple. I know it's old as the Dickens, but that's up there for me. But that's actually too strong for me now. Girl, that return policy, Mimi, that's oh my God, that return policy was wonderful, but people were abusing it. They were really abusing it. Like, how you gonna have something for 3 years, halfway burned or whatever, and bring it back? People were abusing the return policy, but now I don't like the new return policy because they went too far left. Oh, Davita, if you're into the body oils, that Cocoa Shea body oil, oh my God. I have 3 bottles of the Cocoa Shea body oil. It's like I stocked up when I saw it because I remember one time before it disappeared. So that body oil, I just love it so much. See, Mimi is admitting it. I'm going to admit it. I did too. It would get so bad, I would tell my niece, "Hey, if you take this back, you can get something too." So now I try to be good and take my receipt because I was like, okay, let me take my receipt and, just switch this out. They were like, no, we're going to give you back your money. And it was for the luxury collection. And, the luxury collection you can't even find in the store. And I was so mad when they did that because I was like, I could sell this, I could really make money off of this. And you just only gave me back $4. You know? I was like, well, no, it was like $5 or $6. And I was mad because that luxury collection is 18.95. And I could have put that on Facebook and sold it to somebody I know and got all my money back. But they only gave me back the sale price because I had the receipt. So that told me the next time I had to return something, do it without the receipt, y'all. They're gonna ask for your ID. Return it without the receipt so you won't get um tricked like how I got tricked like that. I don't like it. I do have some BBW candles. Some I want the kind of candles I want. I forgot what they are, but the crackle. I want me some of those. I don't have any of the crackle candles, so I want some of those. And don't get it twisted. Walmart, they have some cute. They cute, especially when you can get some of them 3 wick WalMarts for $3. They cute. They cute. But I'm gonna tell you, I have some videos on here where I did reviews on Aldi candles. Aldi candles are comparable to candles. I can't remember the name of them. Then I can't remember, but Aldi, don't sleep on Aldi. So I do have some videos. Some of my older videos are getting candles from Aldi. So, um, yeah. So don't sleep on that. But the reason why I'm drawn to White Barn and Bath and Body Works is because I get it for the low. I get it for the low, and they've raised the price. Oh yeah, Ollie's does too. Ollie has Yankee candles, and those are good too. And near my Bath and Body Works outlet, they also have a Yankee candle outlet, and they have those crackling candles there at the Yankee candle outlet. And we also have Yankee candle store in our mall. And we complain about our mall here in Vietnam. We complain, but there's this YouTuber. I consider her a big YouTuber. She recently moved to Vietnam, and when she on her video, she make this place look good. When she's at TJ Maxx and she's over here, she make Vietnam look good. That's why I used to, when we were watching that girl Just Jazzy, I really thought it would help for her to move to Vietnam, but I really felt like Charlotte would have been more her. But as a baby step, Vietnam can be a baby step. So this YouTuber, I think her name is Living Ash, is her channel, and yeah, so she's been having her a good time shopping around here. And I like Ollie's. I used to get good books from Ollie's. Matter of fact, when I was really popping off with my baby loss charity, Aldi's had baby books for $7. When I tell you, I thought I hit a lick. Okay, so that I would go to Aldi's to get baby books, and I know when I talk about a baby loss charity, it's sad, it's painful, and people want to run from the topic. But as a part of my charity, we gave baby books to NICU babies. I try to do stuff for NICU babies, mainly because one of my inspirations and one of the main members, starting members of my baby loss charity, her name was Kendra Jackson. And Kendra wanted us to implement something happy in the charity because we wanted to prove that life goes on. Even though we're grieving, the moms are grieving, life goes on. So I would go to Ollie's and I would get nice Hallmark baby books. And then I would also give them to, the grieving mothers that then had babies after that. I would give them baby books just for hanging in there because during that time I was on a good one, because I was doing delayed grieving. It was like post traumatic stress kind of thing. And so they hung on in there. I was like, girl, you get a baby book and you get a baby book, because that's what would happen. The moms would lose babies and then they would have rainbow babies. So I would go to Ollie's and get the hookup with them baby books. But I haven't been in a while. And I also would get journals. They would have nice journals at Ollie's, because I always, if I do a gift basket for a grieving mom, I try to always put a journal. I put Bath and Body Works in it. So that's how I can justify getting something that I might not like. I can put it in a gift basket for a grieving mom. So that's how I had that Bath and Body Works cracking. I tried to do something with it, but I did realize when I was doing my collection last night, I realized who live in Ash has a huge following. Davita, you mean live in Ash? Because I see her as a big YouTuber now. She didn't seem happy about moving to Vietnam, and she never said the name, so I don't want to like put her out there like that. But she kept saying she showed what mall she was at when she was talking about it, so anybody could have figured that out. But I was like, maybe I need to get a camera like hers because she made this junk look good. She even said, Yankee Candle Store in our mall because you could customize your candles. But she don't know about that Vietnam Mall, baby. There's a reason why teenagers can't be in there. Kids under 18 can't be in there unoccupied. They have a police substation up there. But I've never had a problem. Never ever had a problem at the mall. But I do typically go early in the morning, or I do this cut through Belks because I don't like going through the food court. I do not like going, and our food court has some good food, but I don't like going to the food court because I feel like I see everybody and their mama. So I try to avoid that. I'm related to half the city, and it's like a whole family reunion. That's why I'm like going to Walmart at certain times. I'm like, I will never get out of here. It's a whole family reunion. So I did tell Living Ash that go to the Bath and Body Works outlet in Smithfield because people think this is all we have, and it's worth the ride to go to Bath and Body Works in Smithfield. Go ahead to the outlet. Go ahead and hit up the Yankee Candle outlet that's right there. And like I said, when they already have stuff 75% off at the outlet, you get you another coupon 20% off, and baby, you are in there. So that is how I'm able to donate to grieving moms. That is how I'm able to have such a big collection. And I edited, like, I went through my collection. I maybe been to Oklahoma a couple times. But yeah, if they have a true Bath and Body Works outlet, people need to know about it because just because it says it's an outlet does not mean it's an outlet. So I told her, like, look, we have an outlet. You ain't gotta settle for this right here. This is not it. And then around the holiday times, just hop on 95 and hop back. Like I'm home in like an hour and a half. There, boom, and back. And I get excited. I don't know why. And maybe it's just me. But I get so excited when I'm going to the outlet. My heart start beating fast. I be like, woo! And I talked to one of my friends, and she don't get excited like that. No, no, she does not get excited like that. So it's me. It's me. But on this gingham sale, the moisturizer, the body wash moisturizer in the tube, it is not on sale. Yes, Davita, when I tell you I'm addicted, but I came, I dialed it back a whole lot. And the addiction was working because I was selling it, and I had more money then than I have right now. When I was going to all these stores, I had more money, and Mimi had talked about it before. You can sell that stuff on Macari. Like when you're an addict, and it's your scent, you think it belonged to you. You'll get it however you can get it. eBay, Amazon, you'll get it in one of them chats on Bath and Body Works. Like we selling it like dealers, okay? You get excited to me, I get excited. I'm like, woo, child. But so I was in Southern Pines. I had to take my mom out there to this to a specialist. That's where the eye doctor specialist. A lot of people from Vietnam go to Southern Pines. That was one of the cleanest stores I have ever seen. And I actually went in there and I was so freaking surprised. I saw a lady that used to work at the Bath and Body Works in Vietnam. I was like, girl, I know you. Where I know you from? I stayed in Bath and Body Works so much that I was out at Texas Roadhouse and I saw a lady that worked at Bath and Body Works and I hugged her. I was like, hey, girl, how you. Cause I'm like, I know you, girl. She might not have wanted nobody to know where she worked at, okay? But I had seen her so much. I had talked to her so often, girl. It's just crazy, just crazy. So I don't know if anybody heard the other day. I was saying wherever I went, yeah, Texas Roadhouse does sound good. And Mimi, I used up one of my gift cards the other day. I have a birthday gift card for Chili's. And I was like, y'all, we at the end of the month. Things is tight right now. And we're at the end of the month. And I was like, you know what? Let's use this gift card. And God bless my cousin. My sister cousin put $25 on a gift card. And I was like, you know what? It's about you, girl. Ball out. So I got the ribeye dinner, the ribeye lunch, or whatever, girl. I got a big ribeye, and I only had to put like 69 cents to it. And I never really go to Chili's. So that was at Chili's. So I never really go to Chili's. And I was like, okay, so it was okay. It wasn't given Texas Roadhouse steak. And it wasn't given, I think we have Logan's here. Logan's has a good steak. It's a $30 meal and it is worth it. Because I like that fat around it. I like it a little crunchy. But nobody cooks a steak like my dad. Oh, that bread. I make sure I bring some bread home. That bread is so good at Texas Roadhouse. And like every birthday, oh, I'm glad y'all told me that. I'm spending up money at Bath and Body Works, and it's my cousin's birthday dinner today at Texas Roadhouse. What? I told my mama, I was like, hey, if I drive, you gonna pay for dinner. You pay and I'll drive. But they like to have drinks, okay? And it seems like we have all these restaurants, but when it's somebody's birthday in my family, we always go to Texas Roadhouse. And we make them get up there on that bull. I don't know if y'all know at Texas Roadhouse, they'll bring that bull out and then, hey, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, I've done it before. I got on that book. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. So even though like I really don't want to go anywhere, and y'all, I really think it's just too hot already to go take that car to the vacuum. And I know, Darla, I don't remember what you said about the black pepper. Do I just sprinkle it around in there? Do I leave it? Let me know real quick about that. No, darling, my dad did not grill. He fried it in a cast iron skillet. Cause see, that's the key right there. The key is a cast iron skillet. What about Samuel's, darling? Not I'm getting Darla and Davita confused. So in Vietnam, we have Samuel's. That's a good Italian restaurant that everybody, authentic Italian that everybody goes to. I don't know if Samuel's is in other places besides Vietnam, but baby, people come from worldwide to get my dad's steak. My dad, and I say was because he's not going to be cooking anytime soon. I did post a picture of him getting his award the other day, and I did put up our video, but I put it under unlisted just so my family could see it because it's such a long video of my dad getting his award. And I told everybody I was like really making a lot of videos, and when my dad got sick, I lost my passion for it. I was like always on edge. And ever since then, I've had really bad anxiety. Ever since, even though my dad, he's a whole lot better. He's a whole miracle. Like I never thought I was gonna hear my dad's voice again. Like it was horrible. And so now he's more settled. But there we miss the cooking, baby. Everybody around here on Sunday, he was like that. He was the cook. People he would feed people. He's the one to get the chitterlings popping. I don't like chitterlings, but he was the cook. He have his seasonings out. Yes, that cast iron skillet, it that makes the difference. When you're cooking something, it's cooking something. It's doing something big. And I remember one time I threw away my dad's cast iron skillet because I wasn't knowing. I did not know, you know. They just assume that he just assumed my daughter knows she ain't supposed to get rid of no cast iron skillet. What the hell are wrong with her around here? Baby, my dad gave me my whole life. He was so mad. And it's like that's the work of the cast iron skillet to get those seasonings in. I bet you I won't do it again. I bet I won't. I bet you I won't. But ain't nobody cooking like my mom is cooking, but my dad was a cook. So the neighbors ain't getting no food. Like the neighbors will stop me, ask me how my dad is doing. Well, Smitty, when you coming home? We waiting on the chitlins. Yes, a cast iron skillet is meant to be passed down. I think they said Jamaicans are really big on that. But that seasoning, well, black people in general, you just ain't gonna get rid of no cast iron skillet, baby. I was on a good one, but I bet I won't do it no more. But I'm gonna get off of here. I kind of was waiting. But I thought like they said Jamaicans. I don't know who they said started that. I don't know why they used to tell me that. I don't know. It's not doesn't matter. How it started. Everybody that cooks, no matter where you from, no matter who you are, that we gonna pass that cast iron skillet down. And especially if you got some roots from down south. Dolly, you must have some people from down south with that cast iron skillet. I bet you. And it's probably like a lot of meaning into having your grandmother's cast iron skillet. Like, that's a lot of meaning behind that. Oh, and I got a little quiet because I was reading your comments. But yeah, people around here starving, losing weight without my dad. It's some stuff I wish I would have gotten there and learned his recipes for his collard greens. And I even look back now, I wish I would have learned how to make homemade biscuits from my grandma. Yes, that is a beautiful thing to get the cast iron skillet. That is just beautiful. And that's why he was so mad with me. Oh my God, he was livid. I don't know if they have bought a new stove or something. Why I mess with that cast iron skillet, but I bet I won't do it again. And right now, a lot of stuff ain't really being touched over there. Now, my mom, I'm telling all their business. So while he's away, my mom bought a new stove, right? And she was like, I ain't even gonna tell your daddy. I ain't gonna tell him I bought a new stove. And we're like, you better not. You better not tell him you bought a new stove. It's gonna be on and popping, ma'am. Oh, lower Alabama. Oh, Pensacola, Florida. Oh, Mimi be talking about Pensacola, Florida. I've been to Pensacola. I went to Pensacola. I went to Pensacola by accident. And I know y'all gonna think I'm slow, but I ain't slow like my jazzy life. Not that kind of slow. But I was driving to California, right? From Vietnam. I was on 95 and I was rocking, I was rolling. And baby, if you mix that exit to get off to go through Georgia to go to California on the 20, I think it is, I end up going all the way down to Florida. I went all the way down to Florida. I got off on the 10, and that's how I ended up in Pensacola, Florida. And this was way back when they had Katrina. So no way did I intend on going that way. I never intended to be on the 10. Okay, I put me and my children in the middle of some stuff. So that's the only time I went to Pensacola. I missed that. I remember it now. I think it's exit 26. You get off to go to Hotlanta. I will never miss that exit again. And it was dark. I really probably shouldn't have. That was nothing but the Lord that blessed us on that trip and blessed us back. So I ended up, in one day, I made it to New Orleans. Yeah, I made it to New Orleans. It was Hurricane Katrina. I was on the other side of that bridge, right? And I had to bid for a room. Like it was, and I'm not making my experience anything like the people that lived there, that went through that lost loved ones in that. But it was crazy. I had to bid for a room. I had to fight for a room. And it just so happened I had my coins together and I was able to bid on that room. So I ended up getting a room. And me and my youngest son, because I have been traveling all day. Oh, we got a food truck in Pensacola. We got a food truck in Pensacola. So I had to bid for that room, and it was like the people coming to work on the electric. Y'all know my brains. I ain't had no breakfast. My sugar like down in the 80s. So I'm sitting here, my brain can't even spit the words out. But anyway, the they were there, the electricians and stuff like that, utility workers were there, and I had to bid for a room. And I was like, thank God that we did get that room, but I was so tired. All I wanted was a shower. And my youngest son, he wanted a shower. But my oldest son, he was like, you got me twisted. I am not taking no shower. And he was so smart. He was so right. We were itching so bad from the water. It was horrible. So I had to go all the way around that area of New Orleans in order to get back on the right path to make it to California. And it took me 3 days, but I tell you what, on the way back from California, it took me less than 2.5 days, baby. I had that mess down pat. And the whole time, y'all, I was driving a stick. I was. And I tell you, like, I like to go when I feel good and I have my coins together. And you better believe wherever I'm going, I'm taking coupons. All right. When I go to Vegas, I have my subway coupons. Don't get it twisted. And it's even better out there because some of their food costs more. So I take my coupons with me. I'm not playing no games. So when I move around, I'm traveling, all of that, I'm always gonna go to a Bath and Body Works. Well, I don't do it as much, but like when I go to Georgia, I've gone to Bath and Body Works. When I go to Myrtle Beach, I go to their Bath and Body Works, which they are not true outlets. They say they're outlets, but those are not true Bath and Body Works outlets. And the one in Southern Pine is one of the nicest one. And if you ever go to Raleigh, their mall has two Bath and Body Works, so you get into double the problem. Oh, Davita, I was saying it in Mimi's chat last night. I was saying, my Jazzy Life should do a meet and greet in Vegas, since she don't go nowhere, and she thought that was a nice hotel. Girl, you need to go to Vegas. Everybody should go to Vegas. I really want to go back soon. It's something about the lights. I'm like a little kid. When I see the lights in Vegas, it just makes me so happy. It makes me happy. Vegas is my happy place. But I hear it is hot as I don't know what in Vegas. And if I lived in Vegas, I would not go outside until nighttime. And Davita, you should go to Vegas. If you do it on a budget, ball on a budget. I also have some videos on this channel of ways that I save money when I go to Vegas. The name of the food truck is Burgers, Barbecue, and Southern Favorites. Oh, yeah. Put the address in the chat. My cousin has one here in Vietnam. My cousin has a food truck here. My other cousin is caters here in Fayetteville. My oh, it's so Dollar, you're the one with Vegas on the bucket list, or is it? Oh, it's the oh, I have never been on a cruise, Davita. That is on my list. Now that's on my list. And I'm kind of, you know what? I don't know if this person is listening to this, but I'm gonna tell you about this situation. So I had this friend. I wanted to go on my first cruise, and I had several people that I wanted to go on the cruise with, but it was always my friend that was the delay. What about I seen the other day? She went on a cruise with somebody else after I waited. Now, it's not her fault. I blame me. I blame me. So that's why I was telling y'all yesterday how I'm dealing with me and dealing with people. And I just said, I haven't told her that, hey, you know what? That hurt my feelings, sis, because I was waiting on you for this cruise. Yet Mimi, I go to Vegas in May, and it's like at that just right time. This is the first time in a while I haven't been for my birthday, and it's like that's my favorite thing. So, my birthday kind of sucked this year because I didn't get to go to Vegas, and like sometimes I'll get to hit up San Diego, LA, and Vegas on one birthday trip. I will have me a good time. And usually that's where my angel baby, that's where my daughter is buried at in California. So when I go out to Vegas and Cali, I get to go visit my daughter. So this year I didn't get to go. And it's like, bittersweet, bittersweet, because sometimes I need that, even though it's been a long time, since my daughter passed away. But if anybody, is listening and you lost a child, that stays with you for forever. And not being able to go visit this year, that sucked. Not being able to hit up Vegas, that sucked. But it's a certain time of year that you just should not go to Vegas. So, Davita and Darla, when y'all plan it, this is not it right here. This is not the time to go. You gotta be out your mind. You gotta be out your mind to go right now. And I was talking the other day about the channels. Thank you, Mimi. Mimi, it's been years. If I tell you the story, you'll be like, "Girl, okay, you need to get over it." But I'm not, and that's why. Well, I'm in a good place now, but that's why I turned my grief into a baby loss charity to help other people get help, especially minority women. We don't get the help that we need, and we hold that stuff in for years. I held it in for years, and baby, when it came out, because some of the things in life, trauma, hurt, pain, when it comes out, after you let that stuff stay in you and all those emotions come out, it's a hot mess. So I like to refer people to other resources and stuff like that. So that's what I did with my pain and with my story, and to keep the memory of my daughter going. And I also said yesterday I wanted to talk a little bit about my sister friend who helped me start the charity. And I was saying that her story is on oxygen. And I just feel like the need that I want you guys to know Kendra's story. So we'll hopefully get into that once I get the StreamYard up and crack a lacking. with all of that. But doing all things in a tasteful way, all things in a tasteful way. And to anybody that's going through the loss, I'm sorry, I should have put a trigger warning on here, and I might need to just do that on my channel because I will go sidebar off on that. I started with Bath and Body Works, and boom, I'm over here to baby loss. But that's how it all came together for me. The couponing and the wanting to give to other grieving mothers, knowing the Bath and Body Works ain't really gonna, it's not gonna heal their heart, but I believe in the aromatherapy, and I just wanted a way to say, hey sis, we see you, we don't know, here's this gift basket. So typically on holidays is I try to pick a mom to give a gift basket to, or several moms. It'll even be Valentine's Day. I'll do a Bath and Body Works gift basket. I'll give to the women's shelter on behalf of my charity. I will give Bath and Body Works. So it all ties together as all of my passions. And then the travel ties up in there because I would go to the different Bath and Body Works in different places. But y'all, I do gotta go see about that. Go see about them ants in my car. But they don't call this the Sand Hills for nothing. This is the Sand Hills. So, Darla, I'm gonna wait a quick second, and I really want to hear about the black pepper because doing something that's gonna have a smell to it in that car is gonna drive me bananas. My asthma is saying no. And that's why I can't do a lot of strong designer fragrances. But now that luxury collection that just dropped at Bath and Body Works, that's the dupes for Tom Ford and Delina. Those fine fragrance mists are strong. Ain't no reapplying. You don't need to. So if you have those dupes, Pink Petal Parade, I think Pink Obsessed, Old Cherry, um, that luxury collection, they still have it online. So if I was y'all, I would get those. I would get those while they're still up there because that was a limited time collection. And I did see them while we have the semi-annual sale. And I did see some 3 wick candles for $8.50 on there this morning. So you guys make sure you check that out. Make sure you download that app. Like a plastic container. I don't think I've been to Norfolk, Virginia. Mimi said, "Girl, let me get this app out." So the gingham is $5.95, but it's certain parts of the gingham is $5.95. And Mimi, the YouTube streets are saying on July 8th, everything in the gingham collection is gonna be on sale on July 8th. And Mimi, I was talking yesterday about the fragrance from Hawaii. Waikiki and Oahu are my favorite Bath and Body Works fragrances because it just takes me back to living in Hawaii. And I'm telling you, that was the best part of my childhood, living in Hawaii. And that is on my list of places to go back to, is going back to visit Hawaii. So that is, I highly recommend you go. Go, 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 go. While you have the opportunity, you know, I was saying yesterday about Carpe Diem, seize the day, that this is the chance. Like everything is happening for a reason, the way it is. And with your son being out there, this might be the only time, you can get out there. But it's this guy I watch here on YouTube. He's actually doing videos in Hawaii, and Hawaii has gone downhill, baby. So I want to share like some of the channels that I'm watching with you guys, because I feel like everybody would be interested in the ones that I watch for Vegas. If you're wanting to go to Vegas or you're planning a trip, watch Turn It Up World, watch Sin City Family, watch gosh, there's so many that I'm on the spot right now that I can't think of them. And then I watch Van Life. I watch Nomadic Introvert, I think is her name, from Van Life, and Car Life, baby. I tell my family when they get on my nerves, I'm like, I'm gonna pack up my car, I'm gonna get me a Jackery battery, and I'm out this car, and I'm about to go do Car Life. Okay, so I watched that. She said that tell your son thank you for his service. But Mimi, I want him to get out. I want him to do his time. I want him to get his GI Bill. I want him to get out. We got some things about to come down the pipeline. I was put that on Mimi thing. Enjoy it now. Go visit Hawaii. But I want him to get out. I want him to get out. I live by a military base, but that debate the other night, okay, that's just a sign of what's coming down the pipeline. No, do your time and get out. And I loved and Mimi is a military brat. I think that's what you said. Your father was in the Marines. Your father was in the Marines, right? My dad was in the Marines, and my dad never actually got out. His mind could not retire, so he's in a retired unit, and he's actually one of the founders. And so if you guys saw that picture of him getting his award the other day, that's what that was. He continued to do community service, Toys for Tot. Like I'm so proud of my dad. Like I want to be stunting like my daddy. Like he got all these degrees. He has accomplished so much. And like yes, the Marines is a special breed. You know, they are I think they do extra brainwashing to the Marines. Okay. I live by an army base, but the Marines, I've lived on Navy bases too. So the Marines, I just think they do something extra special, okay? But I've lived on Navy bases. I've lived on bases most of my life. And I loved it, but this is a whole different setup. You know, it's a whole new thing they got going on right now. It's something different, something different. And I wish I had married a military man, okay? Because I think my kids would have enjoyed that military life. Even though for the most part they got to travel with us, so they got to get a little bit of it, you know, California and Camp Lejeune and stuff like that. So yeah, the Marines is a different breed. Semper Fi, it's not too late. Mimi, don't get me started. Mimi, Mimi. Let me tell you, at my dad's ceremony, baby, them retired Marines. Okay. My dad got this one friend. I hope he never see this. He got this one friend, girl. He had to comfort me, you know, during my time. We was going through it with my dad. And, oh, child, he had to comfort me. And I had to cry on his shoulder. You know, it was a sad moment, but he had to comfort me. And you know, me and him was gonna go on a date to Bucky's. Like, I know, see, I'm crazy like that. So me and the guy, we were supposed to go on a date to Bucky's. And my brother scooped me up one day, um, him and my sister-in-law, and we decided to go after visiting my dad at the hospital. We were like all stressed out. So we were like, okay, let's go to Bucky's. And I was like, dag on it. I set up a date with this man to go to Bucky's. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna go to Bucky's with him, and I was gonna pretend like it was my first time. My brother told me I was wrong to do that, but Yeah. So there was a nice retired soldier the other day. This man was 90 years old and he looked the gut, but I think he was married, so I had to fall back. Fall on back. But I'm in my cougar phase. I ain't trying to look for no sugar daddy, but if it happened, it happened. But right now, I tell y'all every day I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up. I can't keep up. It's hard work being a cougar. It's just so hard. Y'all don't know my life. You don't know the struggle. And I'm always joking, telling Mimi, give me Hayward's phone number. Yeah, I don't even know Liv Daddy name, but she did give me the information. I have to go stalk him. I ain't had no time to go. I'll be joking, kind of, sort of. I'll be joking, but yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a good retired soldier. Get a retired military man so we can travel. Don't get it twisted. If I could find one that had an RV, or we could get an RV that would want to go live that life, because that's what I would be interested in. I watch a lot of those RV videos and they travel together. And another channel you guys should check out is Adventure Bandits. And right now, every year, they have a meetup called a Glamp Out. And a lot of the RVers come together. And I'm telling you, I love all kinds of people, but to see Black people RV, I it's a whole other culture that I did not know existed. So, Adventure Bandits right now are having a Glamp Out. So, if you just put Glamp Out Adventure Bandits, you're going to see a bunch of different videos, because what they do, they have people on their way to the Glamp Out, they're making videos. So I highly recommend that. Right now, Adventure Bandits is gonna be a good channel for you guys to watch. And I like that brisket too, but I do feel like Buc-ee's was very overpriced. And it's like a gas station Walmart if you've never been. So it was like a Walmart. All the pumps, as far as your eye can see, is gas pumps. And I think we're supposed to be getting a Buc-ee's in Vietnam. I know I heard something about a Wawa's, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Yet, oh gosh, Darla, I love that whole RV life. Oh my goodness. And that ties into, I share some of my videos of trail ride and the cowboy line dancing and trail rides and all of that. And at the trail rides, they have, like, I go to one every summer. There's like 100 RVs out there, 100 RVs, and it's a culture that I never saw before. Like, I didn't know this how we doing it, baby. They're out there with the golf carts, have rims on them. Kids are just running around. We line dancing at night. The food is good. The RVs, they have tents out there with air conditioners and showers in them. It goes down. I- I've only been to like a couple tailgates. I went to UNC and state game and went to the tailgating up there in Raleigh. I went and tailgate, and I was like, when I saw the ladies with their wine glasses out chilling, tailgating, I said, that's me. Me and my niece looked at each other and we were like, we are about this life right here. This is the life for us. Yes, there's horses, Darla. Oh my God. Darla, I was gonna get on a horse. Me and my cousin went to this horse. I forgot the horse name, but I have a video of it. Baby, and my cousin, she's a little thickums back there. She lost some weight, but she is thick. She's blessed in the back. Big reindeer Judy Booty, okay? She was gonna get on that horse. That horse turned around and looked back at her like, I know you ain't getting ready to get your big on my back. So that at the trail ride, They do competitions with the horses during the day and during the week. And at nighttime, boom, baby, they get out and we dancing. We dancing. We dance. And I'm filming. That's mostly what I'm doing. I'm out there making videos. And it's some videos on my page of what the trail ride looks like. And there's one almost every weekend in North Carolina, every weekend. So I'm getting ready to start making merch, me and my brother, because I've done some cowboy graphics and we really wanted to be out at the trail ride selling them next month. But the vendor spots sold out really, really fast. So but the food out there is good. The RVs, we usually go hang out with people who have the RVs out there. I don't The horses scare me. The horse scared me, Darla, but he was intelligent. I wish you could see how that horse looked back. Like, I know you ain't getting ready to get on me. Mm-mm. I know you ain't getting ready to get your big Astro Blaster on my back. But she was better than me because she was feeding it. Now I was like, I ain't even feeding it. No. So our friends that go out to the trail ride, they bring their RVs and it's a whole family vibe. And there's never any drama at the trail rides because it's family, it's community looking out for community. And if there's a horse club that they misbehave out there, they won't let them come to the next one, or like they get in trouble like that. But it's so beautiful to see, and to see the kids running around, and the the golf carts with the rims, and oh baby, it is a sight to see, baby. And people rent RVs to go out there for that event. And I know one time there was 100 RVs out there, and I know they have them going towards Charlotte, North Carolina. Like, it's just a lot to do in North Carolina, and I know they do them in Mississippi and all of that. But the trail rides are a big deal. Even if you don't ride the horse, it's about the dancing and the young people. Oh my goodness, they out there, they have a good time. But I ran my mouth. I done told all my family business and told y'all about the sugar daddy and the blah 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 and the blah, everything but the daggone Bath and Body Works. Now, if this don't help me get my monetization and my watch hours, I don't know what will. But oh yes, Darla, I live near Charlotte, and I'm probably gonna be spending a lot more time in Charlotte. Um, But I like more the coast of North Carolina. I'm more about the coast. I'm more about Emerald Isle, the Outer Banks, Myrtle Beach. You know, I like the coast, but yeah, Charlotte. I'm probably gonna be visiting Charlotte soon. But all right, y'all, I'm getting ready to go, and I'm gonna go peek at my aunt situation. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. I'm so upset. So upset. Damn aunt. Disrespectful and y'all had it right. All right, I love y'all. Have a good day. And when we check in again, oh, hi, Simply Travel. I love your vlogs. I've been looking at your vlogs, and I'm about to log off of here. Oh, you came in late, but hopefully you guys are on a replay game. Play a little bit of the video, hit that like button, and I appreciate y'all joining me. And when we meet again, I want to know what you guys got from this gingham sale today. And I did an in-store pickup, so I will be sharing the damage that I did. And I'm so sorry I let y'all down. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I let y'all down. But I told y'all I was an addict. What did y'all expect? Okay. Thank you. Bye, y'all.